go. Right, if you invite me to your world, hopefully that'll work. And then it'll all be like the world will attune to like where you are in the story. Like there's certain things where you want the other person to be the party leader. There we go. Cool. There you are, and here I am. Let's do this thing. So this should be a really good time. We should absolutely obliterate this place. And World Tier 3 is a lot of fun. But yeah, I really do miss my werewolf spec, but it just... everything the werewolf does, the bear does a little bit better. Bit of a shame. I do hope they patch it. Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to do most of my gameplay without like reading up on anything or anything else. This is just like a pure blind playthrough of Diablo 4, and I think it's a lot of fun that way because you know, if I just import someone else's best build, you kind of lose something along the way, I feel. I'm having a great time. Like yesterday, I discovered that I was doing something entirely wrong, and that was fun to learn that I'd just been doing something completely wrong. It was the Paragon board. I didn't realize you can like attach other boards and change things in a strange way. So that was kind of neat. Yeah, you've got all these different choices with the Paragon boards, and like, you've got this list of 8 boards, and each one has a different like effect for the different things, and each one of them has kind of got 2, you know, because there's the you know, you've got Earth skills, Storm skills, Werewolf, and Werebear. So if there's 8, each of them have at least kind of 2 things that are sort of viable. But yeah, you can even bring the boards into the game and flip them around so that you reach different skills first, and oh wow, there was so much to it that I just thought was mind-blowing. I love to roll a boulder at that guy because he just looks like he would be immovable, but he rolls just like the rest of them. I do think I just fling the boulder for fun sometimes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Not only does the, I mean, if you want to alt tab, you can look at the item with me that does it, and it's this. Not only does it make werebear your permanent form, but it also gives you 2 ranks to all werebear skills. And at the moment, because of another item that I'll mouse over in a second, all earth skills are also werebear skills. Like, it even changes the tooltip. Like, if I mouse over the boulder here, you'll notice that the boulder has become werebear, shape-shifting. And this is the other item that did that. It was this Sacred Unique Helm. Your earth skills are also now werebear, and anytime you cast something, you're automatically fortified. Right, well, how you find these is that you must be on World Tier 3. That's when sacred items start dropping, and you can have a chance of getting a Sacred Unique on top of that. So this is why I feel it like it's so important for us to get you through into World Tier 3, so you can start finding this cool stuff. This is like the best stuff. So yeah, let's get you on in there. Like, you won't even need to be watching my stream after we get you into a World Tier 3, because you'll have so much new fun stuff to go and find. I'm actually kind of hurting my channel here, but I love it anyway. I think it's so cool, the extra stuff you get in World Tier 3. Oh, I want the butcher to show up. We'll get him. We'll get some loot. The butcher can't stop us. I also found a couple of copies of an item that makes you a werewolf all the time. So there is some equality there. You can get a cool wolf setup. Yeah. And interestingly, it's quite good for the multi setup where you want to be both werewolf and werebear, because if you have the permanent forms for one of them, it means you're never without the bonus for being in one of the 2 forms. Because otherwise you can let it slip off and end up in human form, which you wouldn't want to do. Yeah, I would love to see my wolf form get back on the top. That boulder, it makes me smile. And that's the most important part. Right, this is the travel to the High Council's court. Are you ready for the big boss time? Check that out. 4 boss bars. check it out, they try and run away. They didn't want to be here after all. So now, we're not done. There's a part 2. We have a teleporter. Oh no, you disconnected after getting this far? That's a rip-off. Yeah, we need to get you to the end. I mean, if you did that much, you can do the rest of this. No problem. This is like your disconnect refund right here. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So this one's a slay all enemies, so we better clear out these little rooms as well. Yeah. It's awesome. It's just one of those things that never gets old. It's why you know, people will sit there and watch Tom and Jerry cartoons or whatever else, just some of the stuff that they do repeatedly, but it's funny every single time. It's like watching the Roadrunner and the Wile E. Coyote. Oh no, you set off that poison barrel and then walked into it yourself. Oh, 2 hours though. I think on my attempt where it was looking like it would probably take me that much time, if I could even do it at all. That was the one where I gave up, and then I played around a little bit elsewhere, redid all my gear, and then I came back different, but almost the same. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Well, yeah. You bit that bullet to help the channel out. Apparently I can't make a Twitch partner or affiliate or whatever the first one is unless I have people talking on my channel a lot, so you know, we gotta get that. Because I don't even want it for like the adverts or anything else, but like transcoding, where it sends the data to phones in like a smaller data package for the same quality, they don't offer that to people unless you're one of the Twitch levels, which is a little bit annoying. So somebody might log in on their phone to my stream and it might lag horribly because I'm not a partner yet, which is unfortunate. that guy is very fun while it's difficult. Like, when that fight takes a while, you can end up using a lot of potions for some of his stuff. So he is kind of cool. I like that boss a lot. You should come back and fight him at some point when you do get a better selection of what you want aspect-wise, just for a little bit of a fun challenge. But yeah, there you go. I think you're now fully tier 3 eligible as soon as you walk out of here. Give it a try. Let's go see if we can meet up in tier 3. Oh, don't be scared. Like at the beginning, there's some new events that happen in tier 3. And I'm just like, oh, well, I can't really participate. But some of the multiplayer ones, you know, as long as you show up and you don't die a ton and you loot some things, you'll get that power yourself so that you can be the one that's kind of leading the damage on the event and helping everyone else out. I'm now at the point where I kind of split up for some of these events and I just like do half of it off in the corner while the other 7 people try and do the exact same amount as me off at one side. And it's kind of fun. You know, that you make the timers because you split up and you were able to do the mastery because you spread out and you were able to carry everyone through. Oh, I voted yes. It just didn't do it. What happened there? I'm not allowed to click the button as the That's not the party leader. So, accept. And then, here we go. World tier 3. Here we are. There we go. I won't be able to bring you along to my nightmare dungeon that I was going to do before we started this up, because the monsters will be, rather than scale up and down, they're locked to level 63. And I don't think you would enjoy being hit by level 63 monsters in a nightmare dungeon. So, yeah. So this is World 3. If you do need help later on, I can try to come back. But I would suggest exploring World 3 alone without someone like instant killing all the mobs everywhere. And then see what you can find, see what you can do, see how much fun you have. Because you can always change it back to World Tier 2 anytime, but now you just have this unlocked for when you do want to have a look around. But if you find a multiplayer event like it's called Helltide, where the zone that Helltide pops up in, all the color of the path will turn red, and that's a multiplayer one. If you find other people, you can get the currency for Helltide without even having to, you know, try and solo everything. So I would recommend the Helltide as something where you can get gear without needing to solo. And yeah, have fun. I understand if you're not going to be, you know, watching the channel while you're doing your World Tier 3 stuff, but if you do want to stick around, that helps me out a lot. And yeah, I'm going to go do that nightmare dungeon. Oh, and I think you followed, which is cool. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so there'll be an error if I try and do this nightmare dungeon and I'm in a party and we don't all click the yes button, so I'll just drop the party. It's not me being rude, Thanks. Yeah. Here we go. I better clear my inventory as well. I don't think any of this is going to be useful for me, so I'll just junk it at the blacksmith. I mean, material's always useful. Yeah, maybe after this nightmare dungeon we'll do some other stuff, because everything else in the world will scale up and down to my level and your level at the same time. So the monsters will appear, you know, level 50 for you and level 64 for me. But just the nightmare dungeons, they don't work that way.